Hello and welcome to Gena Moon. This is your new blessings reading for this new month. Without further ado, let's jump right into your dominant energy first. And your dominant energy represents the energy that is influencing you and the reading based on your blessing. Ooh, that's too many. No, too many. It's like you're getting too many blessings all at once. Just one. Let's see. Let's see what this one blessing brings towards you. All right, and drum roll. You have here the number 3. So celebration, rejoice in celebration. There's something here that's going to end up in celebration. It's kind of like the energy where you fear that something bad is going to happen, and then all of a sudden you're going to end up celebrating. I'm sensing that for a lot of you guys, it's a situation that all of a sudden changes. It's like, okay, you had a plan to do something, or there were plans, right, to do something one way, whether this is love related, career related, family related, dealing with perhaps children, whichever area of your life. It's a general reading. You take it as it resonates, okay? But I see here that some kind of plans are going to start changing, and at first you're going to get scared. You're going to say, oh my God, but no, I already had it all planned out. We were supposed to do this and we're supposed to do that. Or maybe you had prepared already for one particular plan to do things one particular way, and then all of a sudden it's like it changes, right? Don't fret, don't get scared, because this is actually a blessing in disguise. Let things change because they're trying to take you to where you need to be. You're going to see that it is indeed a blessing in disguise, okay? Also here, the number 3 has to do with either you're going to end up celebrating with a lot of people, with a group of people, family members, friends, co-workers, right? Whatever this is. For others of you guys, you're going to meet new people. Put yourself out there, meet new people, network with new people, and also open up the lines of communication. There's some kind of energy there where perhaps you've been holding off on saying something, and the lines of communication will be opening up for you, okay? Also, a lot of creativity. If you see the number 333, 303, or just the number 3 anywhere, that is an indication where you're going to end up celebrating, okay? Let's see what this is all pertaining to. Let me know in the comments below what this is all about. We're going to jump into the tarot. I will be using the Rider-Waite Tarot, and I will be taking a look at your past, present, future, what is coming towards you, what is in your challenge position, how to overcome that challenge, and what's in your opportunity. All right, now for those of you guys who are new to the channel, welcome. For those of you guys who are already subscribers, who have already been watching my videos, thank you so much for staying and for watching my videos. And I do have the YouTube algorithm message. So if you have already heard the YouTube algorithm message, it's an announcement. It's a very important announcement. I highly suggest for the newcomers to stay, but if you want to skip the reading to the main reading, you can click on the video and skip on to the main reading. But for those of you guys who are new, again, I encourage you guys to stay. I have an announcement here. And so a few days ago, I had been letting my subscribers know that I had been feeling rather discouraged to stay here on YouTube and continue posting these readings for you, because I had seen a significant drop in views, likes, subscribes, and yes, it had been making me feel like, maybe you guys weren't enjoying my readings. I wasn't sure, right? And so I'm glad I brought it to my viewers' attentions, because little did I know, okay, that the YouTube algorithm has been unsubscribing my subscribers from my channel involuntarily without their consent. So if you are a subscriber, double check, has YouTube unsubscribed you involuntarily? If so, let me know in the comments below, because I've got to send them an email, okay? I'm gathering all the screenshots of your comments. And for those of you guys who, are not getting my notifications, because that's also a problem, you're not getting my notifications even though you're subscribed, you can unsubscribe, then resubscribe, and then hit the notification bell and hit all. Make sure that when you hit the notification bell, you hit all, because if you do not hit all, then you will not get notified whenever I post videos for you. Okay. Now also, if you do want to support me on the channel, okay, because the new YouTube algorithm has been hiding all my videos, not only from my current subscribers, they're making it very hard for my viewers and my subscribers to look for me, to find me. And also they've been hiding my videos from the feed from new subscribers or from new people, coming in. Then you can help the channel by commenting down below. YouTube has been encouraging us to, encourage our subscribers to comment down below, because if I don't get enough subscribes, enough comments down below, then they'll hide my video. Okay, they'll show other videos. So again, to support the channel, comment down below, even if it's just an emoji, letting me know how this reading resonates for you. I love reading all your comments as well. Okay, and also it doesn't cost you a thing to give this video a thumbs up, like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. When you hit the notification bell, make sure that you hit all so that you get notified. Thank you all so much for your time, for your support, your encouragement. Now let's jump right into the reading. Now I do see here that you could possibly be dealing with the sign of Leo. I see also could be Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, whatever other sign this is, doesn't have to be specifically these. I see here the Ace of Wands, a passionate brand new beginning about to start for you. That's part of your blessing. Something here is going to be offered to you. See that hand from the heavens above? It's coming in to offer you some kind of an opportunity, some kind of a passionate brand new beginning, a passionate brand new start, whether it's regarding a love connection, a job, a new career, a position where you currently work in. This could be family related matter, an adventure, right? Whatever opportunity this is, it's going to spark things into motion, right? If you've been feeling rather bored or kind of like rather negative, because I feel like you might be tempted to be self-critical right now, this is telling you that, you need to tap back into your courage and your strength to motivate yourself. Nobody's going to come knock on your door and motivate you for you. You have to motivate yourself, because if you're too focused on the flaws of a situation, on your own flaws, right? Don't be so self-critical. Be kinder and more gentle with yourself. There's a new opportunity, a passionate brand new beginning, passionate brand new start right on the horizon. Sparks are going to fly. There's going to be a lot of chemistry here, full of ideas, right? Again, whatever opportunity this is, it's a general reading, so take the reading however it resonates for you. It could be related to your love life, career, family, friends, children, loved ones, co-workers, a boss, whatever this is, okay? Now, in your challenge position here, since I'm going to be going into different positions for some of you guys, okay, who are new to the reading, the way that the readings work is, you take it however it resonates for you. So say, for example, for some of you guys in a certain position, it might be related to your career. For others in that position, it might be related to your love life. And in this other position, it might be related to your family life. In this other position, it might be related to your personal life. Okay, however it resonates for you, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. But in your challenge position, I do see here that it's challenging for you to see the opportunity, okay, that is right behind some kind of situation that is changing in your life. Again, it's not easy for us humans to go along with changes, because change is very difficult, right? And so I see here that it might be a little bit challenging for you to see that this is an opportunity that is already right in front of you, or soon to be right in front of you, but you might be thinking very negatively of yourself or of it, right? Maybe because it didn't go as planned, it's not going as you planned, but the universe has a better plan for you. It's a blessing in disguise, the fact that this is not going, in the way that you envisioned it, because the universe is taking it to where it needs to be. It's taking you to where you need to be. So again, this could be an offer, an opportunity either of love, of a connection. It could be a job offer. It could be a money offer, but there's literally an opportunity right in front of you already, but you might be too pessimistic, self-critical, worried about the flaws of a situation. So snap out of it. This is telling you it's a wake-up call. You need to wake up. The green light is there. Give it a go. It's an opportunity that is meant for you. I see here that for others of you guys, it's challenging to deal with some kind of a person situation where there has been a disagreement, okay? A person here who might be trying to get away with something. This individual might be very immature. They might be trying to push your buttons, trying to get a reaction from you. Don't react, okay? Don't react. That person wants you to react. I see that it might be a very difficult type of personality type, okay? They could be lying, they could be, deceiving, that kind of vibe, okay? Now, I'm also seeing here that with the Ten of Pentacles, it might be a little bit difficult for you to stabilize yourself right now, either financially, or you feel like you are in an unstable connection or an unstable job, a very inconsistent job, a very inconsistent connection. There's a lack of stability here, and that might be a challenge for you. For others of you guys, it might be a little bit challenging for you to see the abundance coming in, even though there's already opportunities right in front of you, right? Again, this is all about you snapping out of that pessimism, because there is it's going to be a celebration at the end of the day, okay? Now, I do see here in the recent past, and let me know in the comments below which area of your life this is pertaining to. Is this happening in your love life, career, family life, with friends, with family members, with a project, with an idea, whatever this is? In the recent past, I see here that you were literally manifesting left and right. You were getting everything that you ever wanted. You were in the job that you wanted. You were making the money that you wanted, right? Everything was picture perfect. I see here that if this was a relationship, whether it's a love connection, or whether it was a family situation, yeah, maybe you guys were very different to one another, but you were trying to work things out. I feel that you guys were learning how to get along, okay? I see that you were literally manifesting, or you manifested a situation that was exactly what you wanted. Again, whether it was the perfect job, the perfect career, the perfect, project, the perfect relationship, friendship, whatever this was. Now, in the current dynamic here, I see that right now you're a little bit mentally conflicted. You're overthinking a decision. It's like, should I stay? Should I go? Should I do this? Should I do that? Right? And right now, there's something related to you having been putting in so much work and effort into a relationship, a job, a career, a project, an idea, a person, a situation, and you're feeling like you're not getting back what you've been putting in. You're kind of waiting for the result. You're waiting for something to happen. You're waiting for the situation to start growing results, okay? If this is money, you're waiting for the money to come in. If this is love related, you're waiting for that person to show up in the way that you've showed up for them. If this is family related, right? You've been helping a person, you've been there for that individual, but right now you're kind of feeling like, okay, is this ever going to change? Is this ever going to change, right? I'm seeing here that with the Two of Swords, there's a decision here that you need to make about the situation, and part of that decision has to do with the fact that you need to take off that blindfold of denial. Some of you guys have been sitting in denial in a situation, relationship, job, career, whatever this is for you, where you've been trying to, kind of lie to yourself, make up excuses as to why you should remain in a situation that you already know is very uncomfortable for you. Give it a rest. You've been putting in too much work, too much effort, and I feel that there's a part of you that might feel guilty. Like, oh, but what if I stop, investing in this project? And what if it goes wrong? What if I take a break and, I stop helping that person or that family member? What if they end up, going back to that addictive cycle or whatever it could be, right? I'm just giving you examples here. What if, I stop giving to this connection, to this love, to this situation, to this person, to this environment, to this child, whatever it is? What if, it ends up working on the wrong way, right? What if it ends up falling or crumbling? And those are your fears and your doubts. It's like guilt is holding you back, or something else might be holding you back. It could also be the energy where you're like, well, who else is going to help me, or who else is going to help them, right? But there's some kind of energy there where you need to cut off that blindfold of denial, whether this is you or somebody else. It could be somebody around you. Maybe you are dealing with this personality type who, this person, you're trying to make them understand the reality of things, and that person keeps on putting the blindfold on, and they keep making up excuses as to why they still need your help, why they still can't do things on their own, why they cannot change, right? Why they cannot become better. That might be the person that you are dealing with as well. Take a break from that person, situation, energy, whatever this is. You need to rest, recover, and reconsider. Is this the right thing for you to be investing in on? Because I see here that you've been giving a lot of yourself. Again, it could be career related, love related, family, whatever this is. Let me know in the comments below. In the near future, you have here the Two of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords, and the Three of Swords. So in the near future, I do see here that there's going to be a decision that you're going to have to make. Okay, don't put all responsibility on your plate just because you're dealing with an immature person. A lot of times you're dealing with immature people or immature lovers or immature friends or immature family members, and because you see them as not being capable of holding their own, you're like, I've got to be there for them. I've got to stay here. Otherwise, what's going to happen to them? What's going to happen to the business? What's going to happen to the situation? What's going to happen to the family? What's going to happen to the commitment? Right? What's going to happen? you need to understand that that person cannot grow if you're always there saving them, right? Ask yourself, do you have a savior complex? Like, because you were rejected as a child or recently, perhaps you have this kind of twisted experience of love or of giving or of being the savior always in the situation. You could be addicted to some kind of rejection, right? You're addicted to some kind of rejection in a warped way where you're not really that person's savior, but you feel like you are, or the company savior, or whatever it is, right? Yet you seem to be attracted or drawn to people, situations, circumstances that always need saving because they're damaged. Ask yourself, are you continuously being drawn to people that need saving, but they end up taking away from you? They end up causing heartbreak and betrayal? Because I do see here that that's some kind of a big decision that you need to be honest with yourself about. Okay, there could be in the near future some kind of discovery where a person here who is lying, has been lying, they're not going to get away with it this time because everything's going to be uncovered. Everything's going to be exposed. Okay. I see also that there's an opportunity for you to heal in the near future, but only if you make that decision that only you have to make. Okay. This could be a personality type who is unwilling to take responsibility for their own actions, a very immature energy. Now, who and what is coming towards you in your opportunity? You have the Six of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, and the Three of Wands. So in your opportunity, I see here that you're going to have an opportunity to get the help that you need, right? If you're the one who's always been helping, you're finally going to get the help that you need, whether it's financial help, whether it's emotional help, whether it's guidance, whatever this is, the help, the money is coming in. I see here that part of your opportunity is finally going to come in. Somebody is going to be offering you an opportunity, whether, hey, come invest in this project with me, right? We're going to make a lot of money, or whether it's an idea that you have and you're finally preparing for that adventure, for that new idea, but it's time for you to now plant that seed, right? You are still, a student, which this is telling you, give yourself some time. Don't be so harsh on yourself because you're still learning. You're still trying to learn either how to let go of that addictive cycle, or you're learning how to manage this new job, this new career, this new person, this new situation. Give yourself some credit and some time, okay? But I do see here that there's an opportunity on offer for you as part of your opportunity. And I do see here that part of you needs to learn how and when it's the time to take a step back in order to receive your blessings. It's not always about giving, because then all you get are breadcrumbs. A person here might be breadcrumbing you, but they're only breadcrumbing you because they see and they know that you're always going to be there. Take a step back, whether it's in career, finances, friends, family, relationships, business, whatever this is. Take a step back. Let's see what they've got to bring to the table. Let's see what the universe has got to bring towards you, right? Because I do see here that if you're overworking, the universe is standing there like saying, okay, well, I'm just waiting for you to take a break so that I can give you your blessings. When are you willing to take a step back so that I can finally deliver your blessings, right? Your ships will be coming in. That's part of your opportunity. Your blessings are going to be coming in. Let's go ahead and start clarifying. What is this Ace of Wands and Rejoice in Celebration all about? Five of Pentacles, the Devil, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Judgment. So there could be a reconciliation here for some of you guys, whether it's, with a family member, with a friend, with an old lover, whatever this is. For some, not for everybody. If this is not a reconciliation, you will be receiving a wake-up call. This is going to be the breakthrough moment that you've been waiting on. Again, if you see changes happening in your life, go along with the changes. Why? Why am I telling you that? Because there is a blessing in disguise that you are not yet picking up on. Okay. For others of you guys, you're about to learn a lesson, or somebody around you is about to learn some kind of a lesson. But I see here that there's going to be a huge wake-up call. It could also be related to, an idea that you had in the past, whether it's you wanting to invest in a project, in an idea. Okay. It's like that idea never left your mind. It was always behind, and you're like thinking, why have I not been able to get rid of this idea, to forget about it? Or why haven't I not been able to forget about wanting to visit, Disneyland. It's just an example. Or why haven't I been able to forget about wanting to visit this other place? Or why haven't I been able to, get rid of that, that memory of that person that I once met, right? But I never really invested in them. Whether it's a person that you already know, whether it's a person that you wanted to get to know, but you weren't ready for it, or an idea that you weren't ready to invest in on, whether it was because you weren't ready financially, you were involved in other things, you were busy at the time, but now whatever it is that was behind, you left behind is coming back around. Whether it's an idea, a project, an opportunity, a person, a friendship, an acquaintance that you never took the time to get to know, it's coming back around to see if now you want to invest in that idea, in that project, in that relationship, in that person, right? It's something here that's coming back around. It's like reviving itself, but in a new way, in a new chapter of your life. Okay. Now, let me know in the comments below what that's all about also. What these other energies are saying also is that, yeah, right now you might be struggling either financially. It could also be self-sabotage. Ask yourself, are you self-sabotaging? Or you are dealing with a personality type that keeps self-sabotaging, right? Sometimes there are people, whether this is you or somebody else, that because they were rejected as a child, or, they have some kind of trauma from the past, fear of rejection, fear of abandonment, right? And you keep giving them love. You keep trying to help them. You keep trying to heal them. And that person keeps self-sabotaging, they keep breaking your heart time and time again, right? That means that that person has this kind of like skewed way of looking at love. Whenever they receive real, genuine love, they mess it up, right? Or is this you? Are you the one who keeps messing up whatever is good because you have to deal with this energy here from perhaps when you were a child, something that somebody told you, right? And you need to heal that part of you so that you stop self-sabotaging good things, whether this is you doing this or somebody around you. I see here that also there's something toxic, whether it's a toxic connection, a toxic union. This can also be some kind of an addictive cycle of spending too much money, right? Of spending money on the wrong thing, on the wrong people. There could be a personality type who is all about money, 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 superficial things, right? If this is you might be stuck on superficial connections, superficial things, whether you or somebody else, right? Or a situation here of just wanting attention, right? Just kind of like maybe it could be all about sex, all about the money, all about materialism, right? But that's not fulfilling you, or it's not fulfilling them. It's not really making you happy. Ask yourself, is this just a codependent connection? What is it that you're getting from this addictive cycle, from this addictive situation? It could be personal addictions. Do you have a personal addiction that you need to get rid of, right? Because there's something here that you need to heal, okay? You will be enlightened as to what it is. Let's see what that's all about. You have your Knight in armor. Okay, so I do see here, I want to show you what real love is, protect your heart, and show you an everlasting love. If this is love related, I'm going to give you different scenarios. If this is love related, I feel that for some of you guys who are self-sabotaging, right? If this is you self-sabotaging, then that means that you really do want real love, but you keep messing it up. Whenever it shows up in your life, you either say to yourself, oh, I'm too busy for love, right? No, I've got to focus on my career. I've got to focus on my finances, right? And so what you really want is for your heart to feel protected. You actually do want love, but you just want to feel safe. Perhaps you don't feel safe. In order for you to feel safe, you have to do some healing, okay? For others of you guys, you are dealing with a person who feels this way about you. They want to show you what real love is, to protect your heart and show you what an everlasting love, but they're protecting themselves right now. This person might be self-sabotaging. Now, for others, if this is not love related, this is some kind of a situation where somebody wants to offer you something, okay? But they're a little bit in doubt. Like they want to offer you a career, they want to offer you an opportunity, they want to make some kind of an offer. But right now, this person wants to get to know you better. They want to do more research on you. If this is a job, right, this person wants to make sure that you're going to be able to handle the workload, right? So they do want to make an offer, okay? Knight in armor. Let's see what's going on here in your present energies. And you have here the Knight of Swords, the Six of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups. So this is also related to a personality type or situation here, where right now in this present energy, there's some kind of a new person coming in right now, whether you just met them, will be meeting them, and this person has your best interests at heart. They might not be as loud as, visible to you right now, or it could be the opportunity that I told you about. It may not, be shining brightly, like with shiny glitter and gold, but I feel like this is the real one. This is the one that offers it all to you, and it might be the one that you might be ignoring, okay, or you might not be believing in. And also, you might be working too hard to get what you want. In reality, it's telling you you don't have to work that hard, okay? You don't have to work that hard for this new opportunity. You have to kind of like temper it down a little bit, okay? Do something that's easier rather than harder. Harder doesn't mean better all the time, okay? Bigger doesn't always mean better, always, okay? So that's the energy that's showing up for you. Tap into your intuition. It'll guide you. I see here that there's some kind of an energy here where somebody's either getting ready to move on, to let go. Either you're moving on from a job, from a career, from a place, from a relationship, that kind of thing. Because either somebody here is getting triggered, will be triggered, whether you've been getting triggered or this person has triggered you, okay? Could also be that by you moving on, you will be triggering somebody. But finally, this is telling you, now you can focus on your career. Now you can focus on your finances. Now you can focus on your goals, okay? Because you're leaving behind some kind of an energy that is very toxic, that is not really working for you anymore. And instead of being distracted with that negative energy, always thinking of how to resolve it, how to deal with it, how am I going to deal with the situation? Finally, you move on, you let it go, and now you have all the energy, okay, in order to invest on your goals. Let's go ahead and see what this is all about. You have your weirdos, and let's get one more. Moonlight. Okay, so with weirdos, it does say here that there's somebody who's very different than you, okay? And they're going to make you feel comfortable in your own skin, and you're going to be able to be yourself with this person, but at first, they might come across as being weird to you. Okay, you might be saying, oh no, that's a really weird opportunity. That's a really weird job. That's a really weird position, right? Or that's a really weird, thing that person does. I feel that that's the indicated opportunity for you. Okay, it's actually going to be the one that's going to make you feel like you're part of it. Okay, now also here with moonlight, the moon represents your emotions. Moonlight is a reflection of your love. So it could be related to a mother, the moon here, okay? Either self-sabotage because of motherhood, or something related to a mom, okay? Whether your mom, this person's mom. The moon represents your emotions also. Don't ignore your emotions. The moonlight is a reflection of your love. This is also telling you that somebody here is in love with you, but they may not be able to show it because of, that energy of them not believing in healthy love. They might be having a twisted belief in love being represented as being unhealthy. And when you give them healthy love, this person might not perceive it as that. It could be you. Ask yourself, is this you? In order to heal it. Okay, we're actually going to go into the extended. And in the extended is where we dive deeper into the situation, into the other person's subconscious thoughts about you, their deeper feelings, emotions for you, their next moves, actions towards you, how this entire situation is all going to develop and turn out for you. And we're going to go ahead and get a final message from source. Okay, so that final message will tie everything up for you. If you want to watch a link to the extended, you can watch that link to the extended down in the description box below. You will find that link. For any personal readings, also you can find the link to my personal readings down in the description box below. And check out all of your monthly readings, your mid-monthly readings, all of your last week's readings, blessings readings, love readings. You can find all of those links to your sign down in the first comment that I pinned down below as well. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, comment down below. Take very good care of yourselves, and until next time, bye-bye. In the extended reading, I go into the other person's subconsciousness, their deeper thoughts about you, their deeper feelings for you, their next actions, moves, and more. And thank you all so much for all of your positive feedback for the extended reading. I am so glad that you guys are loving the extended reading so much. So again, if you want to check out the link to the extended, the link is down in the description box below. And check out my website at at genamoon.com. Click on shop. I do have new jewelry pieces, rings, bracelets, crystals, necklaces, and so much more for both men and women. So check that out at genamoon.com and click on shop, and follow me on Instagram at Gena Moon Official, as I will be posting more on there.